everyone, let me show you my new chess game. I try to play it every evening along with my friends and siblings. When playing chess, the brain gets challenged to exercise logical thinking skills, develop pattern recognition skills, make decisions both visually and analytically, and test one's memory. As you can see, this chessboard has 64 squares in total, and each square can be represented as 1/64 of the chessboard. Note that each chess piece occupies one square of the chessboard. For instance, look at this pawn here. We can say that it occupies 1/64 of the chessboard. Now, what if I want to know what fraction of the chessboard is occupied by 8 pawns? Obviously, 8 pawns occupy 8/64 of the chessboard. But there is another way too, which is very interesting. Would you like to learn it too? Notice the word of while saying 1/64 of the chessboard and also 8/64 of the chessboard. Of in mathematics denotes multiplication. Let us try to understand this with the help of an illustration. Observe these figures. The two square figures are exactly the same. Each shaded portion represents half of 1. So, both the shaded portions together will represent half of 2. Combine the two half shaded parts. It represents 1. So, we say half of 2 is 1. We can also get this when we add 1 over 2 and 1 over 2, which is equal to 1 by 2 times 2. Thus, 1 by 2 of 2 is equal to 1 by 2 times 2, which is equal to 1. Also, look at these similar squares. Each shaded portion represents half of 1. So, the 3 shaded portions represent half of 3. Combine the 3 shaded parts. It represents 1/2, that is 3 over 2. So, half of 3 is 3 over 2. Also, 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 is equal to 3 by 2, which is equal to 1 by 2 times 3. Thus, half of 3 is equal to 1 by 2 times 3, that is equal to 3 over 2. So, we see that of represents multiplication. Wasn't this interesting? Let's see. I asked you earlier to find the fraction of the chessboard occupied by 8 pawns using another way. Can we multiply the number of pawns by the fraction of the chessboard occupied by 1 pawn? You must be wondering how to do that. Well, to multiply a whole number with a fraction, first of all, place the whole number over 1 so that it becomes a fraction. Then, multiply the numerators and the denominators of both the fractions. On simplifying further, we find that 1/8 of the chessboard is occupied by 8 pawns. I hope it was clear to you. Now, to multiply a mixed fraction with a whole number, first convert the mixed fraction into an improper fraction and then multiply. For example, if we want to multiply 2 with the mixed fraction 5/6 over 7, first we will convert 5/6 over 7 into the improper form. Now, multiply both the numerators and both the denominators. We get 82 over 7. Next, the answer should always be given in the simplest form. This means that the numerator and the denominator should not have any common factor. If the answer is an improper fraction, then convert it into the mixed form. 82 over 7 is already in the simplest form. So, when we convert it into the improper form, we get 11 5/7. I am sure you will be able to answer this question now. Evaluate 4 times 8/3. Now, let's understand how fractions are multiplied using pictorial models. Say, for instance, how is 3/4 of a fraction represented pictorially? Well, 3/4 of a fraction is represented as shown here. Let's say I want to multiply 3 and 3/4 using pictorial models. It looks something like this. Did you observe that the pictorial representation can be written mathematically as 3/4 plus 3/4 plus 3/4 is equal to 9/4, which is equal to 2 1/4? Also, multiplication gives the same result as repeated addition. So, we can say that 3 times 3/4 is equal to 9/4, which is equal to 2 1/4. Can you now tell what this picture represents? Let us summarize what we have learnt in this module. Multiplication of fractions can be represented pictorially. Of represents multiplication. To multiply a whole number with a fraction, place the whole number over 1 so that it becomes a fraction. Multiply the numerators and the denominators of both the fractions. The answer should always be given in the simplest form. This means that the numerator and the denominator should not have any common factor. If the fraction is in the improper form, then convert it into the mixed form. See you in the next module to learn more about the multiplication of fractions. Bye-bye.